Alright, so time to queue up for the day 6, nearing the end of the season. We're not that high. Our ranking so far has been fairly rough. We have 20 games out of 25 that we won, but only a 7 games longest streak, so we keep winning a couple and then losing. So today, we try not to lose, which is easier said than done. So let's go in and just see how those games go. I am very much wondering. We're now back in the morning. Well, back in the week morning schedule. That guy has one of the Final Fantasy X farming event titles, which means he probably farmed a lot. Probably a hardcore player. So, okay, 2 115s, 120. So far, so good. They do have Zazan, which I don't especially like. And then, I know Valentine Salire has a range of 5 on a guaranteed hit attack that's AoE, which is very threatening. So, okay, full evasion setup. So that's how it is. Immortal Spirit on this dude. He's not the one with a lot of tankiness, so I'm not sure what his deal is, but we'll see. We will now smokescreen and take a look at their VCs. I have 22 seconds to do that. Alright, Salire. You're 1400 magic, that's insane. Alright. And then lots of accuracy because of their high luck. She's their weakest character, mainly the tank, seeing her defenses. And yeah, okay, so that's what it is. You go right there, and we're gonna give ourselves a nice little buff. What? Why would they just leave? Alright. Well, good morning, Azifina. Well, I'm glad you're here to watch these matches. This first one was the weirdest one ever. Did they just disconnect? Well, then I guess we immediately move on to game 2. Now that we've had a great first victory. Hard-fought win. Yeah, a win is a win. I'm not gonna complain. It's as if I had matched an Odo matchup or something. So let's see what we get now. An Odo matchup. Okay, well, you know, 2 wins is 2 wins. I won't say that. I'm sure that it'll be like Garval, Black Witch, Duane, and I'll lose. Because I can't count squares. Oh no, Vinera. Interesting. So it's a Vinera face-off. Alright, let's begin with our abilities. What's up, Zakia? Well, we have had the most weird first match where the enemy was the manual player and they just disconnected. So now we're already on to game 2, fighting an Odo opponent. So we should be able to just execute them, but I have to be still wary and count my stuff properly. They don't have the accuracy up card. Perfect. They do have luck up card though for their units, so that basically has the same effect. 1200 magic, 62% magic resistance. They are strong, but I don't think they can fight us. Let's see, Blood Pact, sure. That's what she'll use first, and we don't know what sub-job she's in, but we know they're just gonna come to us. So, wish for peace. Black Witch can reach 6 squares away, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Currently, that's her attack pattern. So if I send Ninus here, he's safe. So here we go. Can grab a little bit of crystal. I love giving it to Ninus because hacking, which is his only ability with defense penetration, costs a fairly high amount. Revitalize, sure. So now with legs, I have 2 choices. I can either begin to attack the enemy Black Witch, or I can wait. Well, assuming she's within range, which she is not. So, in that case, I guess I'll just grab a crystal into her, because she always runs out of AP fairly early, and we'll use Utsusemi to make sure that, unless they use guaranteed hits, she should be safe. Now, I hope I can reach the enemy Black Witch, but I don't know. Yeah, I can. So, she's my primary target. She's the one with the highest damage threat, but she survives fairly well. And then she'll be able to go immediately after that. That's too risky. I don't want to give them the AoE on everybody on my team. So I'll instead proceed to hit Duane, who I can also kill fairly quickly. So this way, at least, if the enemy Black Witch uses an AoE attack pattern, she won't be able to hit everyone. She'll have to choose who she's targeting. So that's not great. 3-hit Dark Chain on 9S right before the Black Witch caps that. No, we don't get Summer Killfate or Summer Elsie. What we seem to be getting is Charlotte, so the release we were somewhat expecting, and then Uraga because of the Earth Selection quest, and on top of that, another event. Yeah, I would definitely recommend skipping, especially if you have Amazon Prime, because the next UR Select ticket is going to give you the ability to just choose one of them. So, like, you'll be able to just pick Charlotte there. So, no reason to pull for her. Okay, now, with my range, I guess I go and blind the enemy Vinera. Blind, no, stop the enemy Vinera. If I can, 87%. Let's go. So, she's out. After Charlotte, then FF7. No, there should be an ice unit. Wait, she lapped Vinera again? That is not good for me. Okay. I feel like I'm throwing this game a little bit too much here. Yeah, Varric, exactly. So I'm just gonna Blood Pact, stay in place. Well, that will increase my survivability, but I do need to make sure Duane dies soon, so... There we go. Then what's the Black Witch casting, and on who? Black Rose Judgment on Lynx? Perfect, that's fine. Duane cannot hit anybody, so he'll just time out and die to poison soon. And then I can finally kill the Black. She's playing again before Vinera again. I wonder what her agility is. 61 to 74 CT. Yeah, so this guy's dead. The other one stopped. It's my turn now. I know I can't stop her because she's basically immune to that. And then she plays before Vinera, so there's no use trying to build a chain. The best I can do is just Dark Haze. Try to get the blind. Force her into moving forward a little bit to lose some. Or I can just move here and be out of her range, actually. Which means she'll now target Vinera, which is way better for me. Because I can move back in and attack with Lynx. So this can be a Black Rose Judgment on Vinera. Hopefully she can't cast it immediately. There we go. So I'm able to Poison Sting. Not a lot of damage though. Rapid Fire will not do a lot of damage either. Should I take it? I mean, yes, because it will also make sure my next turn goes by possibly before the Black Witch. Okay, so now we'll take the Judgment to the face. A little bit of damage. Should not kill us. There we go. And then I can move back in with Lynx. So that should do it. Finish her off. It's been a tougher match against Odo for sure. The fact that I lost minus immediately was not planned. I did not realize how fast the enemy Black Witch was. I guess that doesn't really matter. We can still play around them. So... there we go. These turns take long. I wonder if the connection's not good for my my opponent. Alright. Oh! They finally get a turn! Oops. Well, not that. They can kill both my units. Steel Vision. Can they not hit me? That's surprising. Or I think characters, when they run in super low remaining amount of HP, their AI switches back to using TP skills. 77%, we'll take it. There we go. This didn't really matter if we missed that. Shudlings was going afterwards. Okay, two wins. That was a bit strange. Okay, so let's queue up for a third match now. Oh yeah, the temptation to pull is real. It's really designed to make you do pulls, and then you look at all your your content creators, I'm guilty, that either showcase the units or do builds or like should you poll videos, and then 95% of the time people are like, yes, you should poll. So that definitely influences things as well. At least I know often when I'm not that tempted about a unit, I watch somebody else's video and I'm like, now I want them. That was really cool. So another Odo. Today is a weird day. Odo against Fred and the missile team, which doesn't seem like that big a deal because Fred is just going to use Revitalize and run forward, so she'll get in our range too early. Alright, let me just use Smokescreen and look at their VCs and whatnot. I don't even know who the third member is. Ninus, Mono Lightning. So it's really a Fred support team. Not that much, actually. Okay, that's strange. I need to be careful for Sylma, in a way, because she'll do lots of damage, and I don't need to be careful for Sylma, because she has really poor accuracy. So unless the way they start is by grouping, I should be fine. So, Wish for Peace, rush forward, grab Crystal. Fred's gonna use... I don't know if she's gonna use Aimed Fire or Revitalize. Sharpshoot immediately, sure. That's even worse. Okay, well, we're now fine. Assault Field, so Sylma does have some accuracy now. Uses Jamming Thrust, lands it, but now gets in our range. Okay, well... I'm not sure what's gonna happen here, but that feels like a weird match. I don't think I can hit. No, I can't. So we'll stay there. We'll use Dragon Standard. And we'll grab the crystal so that next turn we can join. Now I lost some HP, cannot... If I use my like super high cost abilities right now, I might put myself in a bit of trouble. I'm tempted to throw that out there, but targeting her right now is not useful for me. So I'll just use Blood Pact to give myself enough AP to fight. Because right now, Fred is out of AP, she'll just run down and use a basic attack, which is why she's a non-factor. I can now choose my target. Do I prefer to start hitting her or her? I mean Fred or Sylma. Sylma does not have reflex, so we're targeting Sylma. Reducing her magic. Ninus probably gonna go down soon, but that's fine. At that point, stun hacking, sure. So Sylma's gonna Jamming Thrust Ninus again. Or do some other move, which is fine. I can move here. I cannot instantly hit Sylma, but I can make sure she dies after casting. So we'll do that. So yeah, we might lose Ninus here, but that is fine. So we're Breaking Pain, sure. 4,000, Ninus down. Sylma down. Then, again, let's ignore Frederika, because she's going to be an issue for a while. I can start going for this guy instead. He also has a reflex though, so I guess it doesn't really matter. In that case, I'll just hit both. Not that high damage, but now they've both lost some HP. She's gonna Sharpshoot Shadowlinks. There we go. Ow! That did more than I expected. This guy's probably gonna buddy block. Shield deployment? Can he not hit anyone? That's surprising. Now there's no way for my links to reach. And if I just move here, I'm putting myself in trouble. I guess I'll jump onto 9S. It's not a big amount of damage, but it's something. And during, as long as they're targeting links, they're basically ignoring my Vinera, which is a good trade-off for me. From here, can I use Heavenly Blade? Yes. So we just hope no reflex. Reflex? Okay, sure. So another one of them down. And now I don't believe Fred's going to be able to do much. She needs to, first of all, land her basic attacks, which she does for now. And just to generate AP, and then we can box her into the corner and she won't even be able to attack. So Here we go. I mean, these are versus Odo players, so I don't know how much merit we get here, but there we go. Third win. Match number 4. This time, I'm betting it's a missile team, manual. We have yet to face one of these today, so... Oh! Okay, so Ildyra. Are they going for the Keenblade? Ildyra combo? That has to be it. Good morning, Fallen Knight Crimson. How are you doing? It's been really strange matches. So yes, it is a Keenblade combo. And they are with Frederika on top of that. That is not going to be that fun. 5-0? Good job. That's a really good score. I keep saying like that my results aren't that great, but that's only considering my target of reaching in the trying to reach in the top 10 eventually. But just getting like 20 wins is really good. And then yeah, people that get 5-0, it's incredible. Winning 5 games in a row in blind matchup where you don't know what you'll be facing is very, very impressive. So that guy's gonna have the Berserk threat. They're gonna take a whole extra turn shortly. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. You do Odo. Well, even then, when I do arena matches, right, I often don't guess my my results that well, right? I have a general idea what my team comp is and what I want to do, but I don't always guess right. So being able to have a perfect setup that is able to win 5-0 on Odo is really tough, especially like it's a blind matchup. You don't even know what you'll be facing, so you need to be prepared for everything. Is Wish for P is going to be useful? I know these guys are fairly accurate, so I'm thinking probably better to use Shell Deployment here. But we'll use Wish for Peace nonetheless. And then we do not have a means of dealing with Berserk, so that's a bit of an issue. Black Rose Helena, yup, just goes with the AoE attacks, destroys the entire enemy team simultaneously, and then you're good to go. I guess that's going to be Dragon Standard. But now I need to choose the way I approach. They have offensive VCs. They're going to take a double turn shortly. And they'll be able to just multi-sharpshoot somebody, which I don't like. If I move Lynx here, it's not a very useful position to be in. But this is just giving them the barrage. This is also giving them the barrage. You know what? We'll be here to the side, and we'll let them pick their targets. They can now Keenblade. Well, I do think we will get the summer units eventually. I just think they're spacing them out. Probably because they're going to wait for another fairly off week in the schedule. It felt weird to me that they would do like summer unit into summer unit and then delay Charlotte, and then we would get the Final Fantasy VII collaboration really late. What they might do is just decide to give us the collab later down the line. Wait, is he not Keenblading? What? Did I misread? No, you're just going to stay there and Keyblade. Why would you move forward? There we go. Okay, so now they used it. So she's going to get a second turn with Ildyra Limit Break, and she's going to finish off Shadow Lynx. If finishing off Lynx is all they get from their Keenblade power turn, that's not the worst case scenario. We still have 2 people that can close in, and we were for sure going to have to sacrifice a unit while moving into them. Or we could have just like hugged ourselves in the corner here and not cross our fingers and wait for them to advance or draw the game. But that's not the playstyle I want to have, so that's not what we'll be doing. So at that point, seeing where they are currently moving, I do have a couple options, but I think I'll just go there and use Blood Pact. So now we're fairly tanky. Linus, where can you go? Right here and use, I guess, double resist? Is that going to be so useful against them, or would shield deployment increase our spirit and do even better? Or maybe Assault Field, perhaps one-shot them. I need to survive more than I need a one-shot though. So, here we go. What do you guys pick now? I don't know what the luck score on King Mont is. 349, yep. That guy is super accurate, so I don't expect to dodge all that much. And then he'll be a pain to kill, and he has the Berserk threat, so he's very strong. But they're not using Shikuchi, which is why I can step here safely. Now what I need to do when I come closer to King Mont is try to AP drain him so that he doesn't just Berserk my units when I come close. That's a very, very mean enemy setup. Huh. I'm sure I'm gonna watch that recording and see 1,000 things that I did not play right. So they're not using Ildyra's limit break yet. She's just gonna sharpshoot, move back all the way to the corner over there, because she doesn't want to fight. There we go, Lynx is down. Fred has used 2 out of her sharpshoots. What a fun and interactive matchup, where my enemy definitely wants to play with me and not just run away. There we go, smoke screen. Now I'm in range to be berserked. And I have to give that to them. No, I'm not actually. Okay. Yeah, he's a really good bodyguard for their team because of that. Is he gonna keep moving backwards? Nope. He's coming a little bit, but he won't stay there. I'm sure he won't. He'll go back and hug the rest of his team. People usually stay consistent with the playstyle they show in the early turns. If they decide on a strategy, no matter what that strategy is, they're gonna stick to it until the very end. And their strategy is, I wanna be in the corner and cower in fear. So that's what they'll keep doing. I'm kidding, but I'm only half kidding. If we go here, do we want to double resist or assault field ourselves? Let's assault field. It seems fine. So that way, both our characters are going to be damage threats. So now, what's Fred going to do? I guess she'll sharpshoot, but now she'll have trouble picking who to sharpshoot. She might poison arrow somebody. If she has enough accuracy, which she probably does, she could probably pick something else. No, goes for the sharpshoot, but does no damage, because she's too weak for us. Then she should just wait and get another turn, so she can build a chain, and then Ildyra limit break and do a 3rd attack or something. They don't have barriers, do they? Ildyra's theorem, of course. So yeah, they're gonna take an extra turn on everybody. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. I would love to reach your team. Oh, they do have barriers on everybody. Sharpshoot number 2, sure. I don't even care. Just play, do something fun. Although I know you won't. I know you'll just wait. You're moving. Well then, that's a surprise. Okay. I wonder if I should kill her, but at that point they're all big threats and I don't have enough HP to really fight. So he's accurate enough to hit me reliably, it would seem. Not that I'm surprised by it, but I wished it wasn't the case. Now the way Frederika moved, I don't know if it was purposeful or not, but I can no longer hit her with slash attack. I have to use something different, which is really bad for me. So I think I'll just use this onto King Mont and hope that we poison him, because that's the only way King Mont eventually dies in this fight. And we're soon going to have only 1 unit left. Then Ildyra probably can't land a hit onto our Vinera. Although she has decent luck and accuracy as well. This, I think, takes the record for the most annoying matchup that I faced all season. Because they don't play, they're just waiting for us using Keenblade and Ildyra as limit break to keep giving turns to Frederika. It's not very interactive. So Ildyra is gonna just wait it out. Yeah, they could also win with turns if they wanted to, so I guess that makes sense. I can hit her for the first time. I have enough AP to just keep hitting, so I guess that's not a bad choice. So I'll pick this. She's a little bit damaged. Now, Frederika goes, sharpshoots Vinera to finish her off. Then King Mont should go into a draining position, I think. But we'll see what he picks. I wonder what their agility is compared to mine. Until the threat of losing on HP. Yeah. Oh, why would she do that? What? You have enough AP for another sharpshoot. Was the sharpshoot damage not a kill? I guess that has to be it, but that feels like a really strange decision. No more sharpshoot? Has she used 4 already? I guess she did. That's very weird. It's 4 uses. I know 2 on Lynx, and then, oh right, she was quote-unquote quickened into using 2 more. Okay, well that's not too bad for me. So now what they should probably do is body block with their Ildyra, because she's not an issue, but I need to kill her eventually just to try to get the score even. Or they can try to run away with Ildyra, forcing me to hit her instead of the other guys. That's also a fairly wise way to do it. Bioblade goes for a poison attempt, does not get it, fortunately. Now I'm going to kill Ildyra, otherwise by the time I chase these guys, Ildyra can run down all the way, and I will never be able to kill her. Hopefully I can kill her though. Yep, nope. Gosh darn it, this is terrible. I can't even kill her in 1 hit. Maybe with my limit break, but that's going to cost me a ton of AP. Nope, I'm going to skip my turn. I'm an idiot. Alright, I now deserve to lose. I'm very surprised that my Lightning 9S cannot kill Ildyra in 1 hit. Ooh, considering her slash weakness. Yeah, I definitely deserve the defeat here at that point. Just get poisoned, and I lose. Alright, GG. I needed to use Spinning Slash, I guess. Yeah, they do have a 3-hit barrier. I know that's the case, but I was still expecting my 9S buffed with Assault Field with over 1000 attack to kill a level 99 water unit mage in a single hit. So she's way tankier than I thought with 7 defense. Perfect evade, that's not gonna matter though. Stun Blade. Now Ildyra can hit me again and run away. Like run down there, away from her Fred. That's the play they need to make. Oh, goes for the Holy. Interesting. Well, I mean, we do lose out on a lot of HP and we're poisoned. Goes up. Why would you go in the direction where I want to follow Frederika? That feels very weird. Now, poison. How much does it do? 900. It's pretty bad. Had I not skipped a turn, would I have had a chance to win? I would have hit her with a 3-hit attack, moved up here. I would still not be in range to reach Fred that shortly. And then this guy would have been able to hit me again. I don't think it would have made a difference, to be honest. I think we lost when we, the way we advanced caused our defeat. It would have been better to wait for him. But it was definitely really bad to skip a turn. Alright, we have one more match, and so far we've lost the only difficult match of the day, which means the only match against a manual player. So let's hope we don't lose the next. Auto off, White Rose. I have matched with White Rose before. They were running, I think, 9S Frederika Yuna. Let's see if I remember that from match number 1. Yup, got it. So, and first, I think that was yesterday. And then, yep. I'm pretty sure we'll see how that match goes, but pretty sure we'll have a decent chance. Who's my favorite? Who's my favorite what? Enemy to fight? Character to use? Okay, so it's a full-on Frederika comp. And they're going to be bodyguarding Frederika with their Yuna. Last time we played this player. All in Fred. Oh yeah, I am rushing Fred down. We're gonna use smoke screen. Move right there. Use shield deployment to give everybody a little bit of spirit as well. And then we'll try to kill them. my favorite character to use. In manual play, I have to say it's 9S. Because the amount of tools that he brings to the table is insane. He can deal with accuracy issues. He can increase defense against anyone in the game because he increases both spirit and defense. And then he can build chains. He can drain AP. He can give himself defense penetration if needed. So there's basically no tool that he does not have, which makes him a very, very fun character to use. The only reason why I would not always run him is because of unit affinity and then wanting to change things around. And then I would definitely have to eventually get him to 120 for the extra stats, because he's only 115. So, they cast Re-Raise onto Frederika. That's already a different thing from match 1 to 2. Then, for some reason, they choose to move with Frederika, so they are not conserving CT. We're going to use Dragon Standard, and then we're going to check out Yuna's range. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can explode everything in there for now. Nice-o. So we're going to move here, and then if she uses it only to blast my Shadow Links, that is fine with me. Knight's Blessing, so they do have that. Yuna has Zombie Mask. Oh, was that what it was? Yup, that is what it is. Alright, alright. So, now that you mention it, yes, I remember from the first match. They all had re-raises. That's true. Well, you know what? It's not that big a deal. I mean, we still have to advance into them and play our game, so... let's just hope they don't have the damage to kill us too quickly. That Yuna, if I remember correctly, has only 1200 magic. She is strong, but she's not like, I'm gonna one-shot you 7 different times strong. And if I move here, she can decide to drop the limit break on me. But then she has to, that's all she'll do. So it's not that bad. From here, I don't think I reach anybody with a hacking or anything else. So what am I going to do? I think I'm just going to Assault Field my 9S, because they're probably not going to kill 9S before a long time. So by making him a damage carry, now they have to make choices. Her LB did not shot Vinera. That's what I think as well. I think it will do like 5,000 and then they can sharpshoot Vinera. Or, you know, they can run away, because that's been the trend today. Now, she'll go in, but she won't use her limit break, she'll use Enhanced Holy. That's what I think she'll do. Although Enhanced Holy is a weaker move against Vinera, because we have single target resistance up 25 right now. So, okay. Great, so they've already thrown out the Energy Ray. Now that's no longer a threat, only did half my HP too. Okay, we are in a fairly good position here. They can sharpshoot my Vinera, but that's not a kill. And then, unless 9S lands a hit on Vinera, she will survive. Did he use his accuracy up buff? I don't think he did. So I don't think he can reliably hit her right now. So he's probably going to go for my own 9S or something. Or stay in place and use Assault Field. That would also make sense. Yeah, Vinera is now really low, but... shield deployment, okay. Well, there's not that much that I can do. I need to go ahead and start hitting people. That is not a kill, but it is reducing her HP to half, which means we can now kill her in the following up moves. So we'll take that.
I got you.
Blinded? Not. Aeon Bond is the most fun and balanced ability in the game. Okay, let's move in. What should I do here? That does kill Vinera for the first time. And it deals a little bit of damage to 9S, which doesn't feel very impactful, but why not? I have enough AP to keep doing that, so... and she's gonna be dead before she gets a chance to do much else anyways. So, death number 1. Then I want to close in on Fred, and kill the Yuna again. So Cyclonic Spear Shot is the way to go. She'll have lost her re-raise, and will stay down. Perfect evade, that is fine. I prefer 9S to perfect evade this, to Frederika perfect evading what's going to kill her. So now, what is Fred gonna pick? She's got infinite AP. She can use Barrage with a chance to hit both my units. She can use Sharpshoot for a guaranteed hit on Vinera, or she can try to use Piercing Shot or something to break the barriers onto 9S. I think she'll pick the Barrage. There we go. Picks the Barrage, misses Vinera. What's her agility? Okay, so now 9S needs to kill Vinera for their team. Oh, very interesting. Goes for my links. So they were able to reliably hit links from here. I've got the almost one-shot onto her, but she could reflex it. But both these units have a reflex. This game is super fun. Reflex is extremely balanced. I love the design of this ability, and I think it should be, it should work just like this in class matches. All right. So now, we're going to move on to her again. And we're going to use... We could use Stun Blade, see if we get the stun. That might make sense. 34% chance to get a reflex, you know, because reasons. 2 in a row, yep. Oh no, well 3 in a row actually, because 9S dodged the previous ability that targeted him. So we now lose Vinera. And she could just wait and lap. And then what they could do is run away with the other guy. Or Drain Rush me into another missile attack. Another lightning attack. Which is actually a better move, I think, for them. I could also go for the AP Drain, but that can also be reflexed, so it's not impactful. 4,000. Okay! Well, that's a very fun way to lose. We're gonna Drain Rush again. Oh, no reflex! Yoo-hoo! I mean, in my opinion, reflex should just not be a thing in PvP. Well, we lose this. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna rewatch the recording and see what I did wrong. I'm sure there are a couple moves that I did wrong here, but that RNG defeat really sucks.